Hello, my Smooners. Okay, so I'm back with another look today. I'm gonna keep doing looks with this camera until I get a handle of it. Last video I did, I was trying to show you the products that I was using, and for some reason my lights were too bright so you couldn't quite see them, so forgive. Hopefully this time around it's not going to be that crazy. Also, I have upgraded. I'm a techie now. What is it? I have my trusty remote control here. So instead of having to reach to press stop and this and that or whatever, all I'm going to do is use my little remote control, stop and start. So I'm getting a handle of this. Man, don't take a break. You gotta keep going. Just do it. Nika said. Okay, so I'm ready. I am prepped and ready. No, I'm not prepped and ready. But today, the colors I'm going to be using, or the color, is green. I'm going to do green. This is, oi, that's dusty. So I'm using Steamy, which is frosty, and Plumage, which is a matte. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do the matte all over the eye, like all over the eye. And then I'm going to use the frost just like over it a little, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know what. I'm so excited today, can't you tell? Listen, today was the finals of Wimbledon, and my baby, my numero uno, my maestro, my champion, Novak Djokovic, clinched his 7th Wimbledon title, his 21st Grand Slam. Don't mess with my baby. So we're doing this in celebration of him. All right, let's get into it. As usual, I'm going to be using my beauty blenders for foundation and for concealer. I guess I kind of like should tell you why I go to my beauty blenders instead of using the brushes when I'm obsessed with brushes. Like, I have brushes galore. But here's my take on this, and I don't know if anybody else will disagree or agree with it. My skin, since I moved to this zone, I've had a lot of dry patches, especially over the winter. It's really horrible. And I feel like if you're going to be applying anything, foundation, whether it's liquid dry or an in-between, and your skin is dry, you want to use the sponges, because the sponges are not going to give you that fluff effect. All you're doing is you're bouncing, you're pressing this against your skin. You're not rubbing, you're not moving anything around, you're just bouncing it. Now, obviously, you can use the brush, but I feel like I still have, a lot of times, for me anyway, when I use the brush to apply my foundation, I end up having to go over it with my sponge. Also, I don't have the brushes here, and you know what? Like, I keep saying I'm going to do like an unboxing or whatever and show you all the different brushes that I have and how to use these tools. But you need, see, like this is a perfect brush for applying your foundation. It's very dense, you know. It's a little lengthy or long or whatever, but either way, you want that dense, that really packed, almost has the same effect as a sponge. But I use this to apply my finishing powder or whatever. So anyway, let's get started. My skin is a little dry. I'm gonna start off with applying my moisturizer, Prep and Prime Moisture Infusion. I've already done my facial routine, which has changed recently, so I probably should show you that again, a different one. It's not so different because I still use Estee products, I just use a different line. But I'm gonna start off with the MAC, let me see it, This is the MAC Prep and Prime Moisture Infusion Serum, and I'm just gonna put that. Oh, sorry, forgive me. First of all, I'm going to use the Mario. Can you see it? Oh, make sure. Yeah, that's Mario Badescu Skin Care Facial Spray. Start off with that, and then I'm going to apply the Moisture Infusion. Probably want to make sure you shake it first before you start doing applying, but I never do that. Why? I don't know. Also, today I have blue contacts today. My eyes are so dark, like all these colors that I put in my eyes, it doesn't really, you can't even really see it, but it's nice to have a little bit of variation. Then I take off the contact, I'm like, I just love my eyes. All right, and then I'm going to use the La Base Pro, my go-to primer from Lancome. And that goes everywhere on my face, my eyelids, everywhere that any kind of makeup is going to touch my face. I'm going to put that everywhere. And this, I know people are like, well, if you're worried about dryness, why are you using something that mats out your face? That's why I start out with the moisturizer. But this is not so much matting it out, it's just that it receives the makeup well, keeps everything in place. And I also find that it helps with the removal. You know, when you're ready to take your makeup off, instead of struggling with trying to get it off, it slides off easily. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows. First, I'm going to start with a spoolie to brush out my non-existent my eyebrow and get it in, I guess, the shape that I think I want it in. So I want to give a shout out to all the supportive spouses out there. A shout out to my BDD. I love my BDD. But I thought about it. I said, let me shout out to all the supportive spouses out there. Like I told you, today I'm celebrating the Wimbledon win for Novak. And today is actually his anniversary with Yelena, his wife. And I think that a lot of his success, a lot of his ability to overcome the craziness that goes on with being a top tier tennis player and having, you know, rival player fans come after you, or just people do ridiculous things, is the support that he gets from Yelena. You know, today's her anniversary. She could have been like, what is it? You are doing Wimbledon. You know, I think the lady on the when he won and she was talking to him, and she reminded him, I think he may have forgotten, you know. Yelena didn't remind him, didn't shout and say, oh, you forgot our wedding anniversary or anything like that. There was none of that. She was just there as a supportive wife, and I think that that's part of why Nole is as successful as he is, because he has someone in his corner who is just, she's going to support him no matter what. Okay, so I am going to start with Plumage. It's a dark green color. It's gonna go, oh sorry, before I do that, let me put on my primer, because I use an eye base to apply MAC eyeshadows, because MAC eyeshadows as pretty, they have like some really pretty colors, but they're not highly pigmented. You need to do a number of applications for the color to show. So I should be using, this one is my P. Louise Rumor 6. I should use a lighter shade because this green is much darker, but I'm not prepared. So we're just gonna use this. It doesn't matter, but it's just enough to get the color payoff. I'm gonna use my I love these sponges. Who makes the sponges now? I forgot. What's her name? I got them at Target. So now I'm going to use a clean brush. I'm hoping this one is clean. A clean crease brush. I need a blending brush. Let me see if I have another one here to blend. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. I think this one is Juvia's Place. They have this one brush pack that is so good, and they sold out of it or whatever, and it hasn't come back. But anyway, it's supposed to be a clean brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this to blend out that's all I'm doing. I'm not adding, I'm just blending out the edges. Okay, so this is the side I used for the matte. This other side, as I told you, I was just pressing. So now I'm going to flip the other side, and I'm going to deep I'm gonna dip it into the into the steamy, and I'm just gonna put it in the center for kind of like a halo look. Hopefully this steamy will cooperate. This is, oh yeah, Mac, I already told you what brush it was. That's it. So I'm gonna take this is the Sigma Diffuse Crease brush. I'm gonna swirl it in the steamy. And I'm just gonna windshield wiper into my crease. I think I went a little higher on this one with the steamy, but we'll just hopefully make it go away. Okay, so the lashes are on. When I tell you I really love these Lily lashes. These are the 3D mink. This is the caramel. 3D mink. I think I've used these ones. This is the same one I used in the last video, but I used them before, and they keep giving me life. So one thing I did get was the Lily Lashes eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner. It's called Power Liner Adhesive Eyeliner. Now I don't particularly enjoy putting the glue on my eyelids and then putting on the lashes. I'd rather put them on the lashes so the gunk, in my mind, stays on the lashes as opposed to on my eyes, because your eyes are the windows to your life, your age. You want to protect your eyes the best possible way, and so you don't want to do too much application fighting on your eyes. That's why I never even do too crazy eye looks. One, I'm not that proficient. Two, most importantly, you don't want to mess with your eyes too much, so you're not putting too many wrinkles on your face, you know, whatever. So that's why I'm like, I don't too like this, but it is perfect. It works. Normally you put the adhesive on the eyelash strip, you wait for it to dry or get tacky before you apply it. This, you apply it, you put the lash, you're good to go, and it's there. Look. So I know I don't like it or whatever, but I kind of do. Okay, so, and that is the Lily Lashes. Did you see it? And it's called Lily Lashes Power Liner. This is obviously black. So should I put some blush? I think I'm gonna do blush. I am going to do blush. I don't know what color I used with this, but I'm going to do I think this is Format. When I tell you I've had this for, does it say when to toss it? I've had this for years and I quite like it. So this is the brush I used the last time. Hopefully it doesn't pull in Hushabye. You know, that's what I used the last time, but I'm gonna do this. I think there's a little bit of Hushabye on it, but it's okay. Oh, and this is the Dillium Tools Golden Triangle in the Golden Triangle line, and this is the all-purpose blusher. So now I'm just gonna dust off the baking I did. I'm going to line my lower lid. Should I? My lash line. I'm using the Laura Mercier. It's a Kajal. Oh no, I don't know if yeah, it is their Kajal. But this is the yeah, it's called Kajal Dorient eyeliner. And I'm just gonna lower my, line my lower lid. Wondering why I use this puff? Well, obviously if I use skin to skin, my fingers will warm up the foundation and shift it around. This won't, so I'm just using it to just keep it there. I don't want to take it all the way in here. So now I'm going to use this Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray, and I'm just gonna spray it all over my face before I put on my mascara and highlighter and lip color, which I haven't even decided what I'm going to do. Okay. So it says give the bottle a nice shake. This is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. This brush is too big for my lower lid. I'm gonna switch to Hank and Henry. It's double-sided, and they have this the thinner. See, I'm just gonna use that for my lower. I managed to make a mess out of it, but so we're gonna go in with Estee Lauder Set Blur Finish in the color medium, and I'm just gonna use that for my under eye area. To set and I'm going to use the Becca. This is Becca for highlighting, and this is the color Opal. I'm going to use my fan brush. This is a Sephora Pro fan brush. I'm just going to do that. I really love this highlighter. Okay, this is the finished look. I mean, I guess I should put some heat on my hair, but and I went there's a little more steamy on this eye than this one, but I think we did okay. So tell me, do you like the green look? I like it. I think it's cute. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hopefully this recording is better than the one before, and then the next one I do is better than this one. We're getting the training wheels off. This camera is lovely though. I like it. I'm sure there are a lot of more features I need to figure out. And I think maybe I'll do one showing how I configured the remote control, and remember to live, laugh, love, and I'll circle back. Cheers. Love you, my Smooners.